Hello, self-care planners. Me and the kitties are bringing to you today the review of my Live with Purpose planner. So I know we did a walkthrough with this before, so I'll just do a really quick flip through at the beginning. If you want to see that, you can check out the other video. I did really well with this planner this year. Got lots of goals done. So I tried blocking the time with color with my different activities, and then I didn't like that, so I made it thinner, and I still didn't like that. So then I just went to stickers. But I tried lots of different things, and I think that using stickers like this was my favorite. I kept track of my goals each week, and then a month-end review, and looking forward to the next month each month. So this is a goal setting planner, so it really helps you plan out what you want to do and make it manageable. But we're just going to be doing a quick flip through to see all my pretty weeks. Sometimes I would decorate in advance, and it can be sometimes like overwhelming about if you can keep up and stuff, but I find if I decorate a couple weeks in advance, it just takes away that pressure completely, and then I can decorate when I'm in the mood for decorating, and then I just like write around my decorating. So that works for me. So the biggest deal is I launched my self-care course in February. Created that and launched that in February, and then COVID hit us, right? I use my monthlies to run my business, pay my staff, submit the payroll to the accountant, submit to the CRA, and the quarterly reports. I'm disabled and I'm on a program through the Canadian government that I need to keep track of things for them. So I gave away a lot of scholarships to the self-care course this year, which felt really lovely to be able to do that. I think in the end the total was 17, I think. And I like to tuck little things into my planner, as you've been seeing here as I flip them over. I don't know, like this is an envelope that came in the mail with my stickers, and I just cut it out and laminate it and tuck it in. I've filled this book up to a point that it's a little hard to flip the pages. It's not actually hard to flip the pages, it's just that I've really filled it up with goodness, as you can see. My little decorative things. And I have to say, it is so satisfying at the end of the year to be able to flip through like this and just see like all the stuff I've accomplished. The weekend reviews, I write down what I've done, and then I move that over from the weekend review to the end of the year review. And then the mid-year reviews, and then the monthly reviews and the mid-year reviews turns into the end of the year review, where I kind of get to summarize up everything that I've done and see it on one page. And I did a lot this year. Actually, I worked too much. Like a lot of women, I feel often like I'm not doing enough, and because I can't count on my memory anymore because of my illness and my medications, I even more so feel like I'm not doing anything. And I think that led to my overworking because I would really forget what I did. So when I went through at the end of the year and saw like all the stuff I did, oh my goodness, I worked way too much this year. So last year, so this year I am going to work less. That is my goal, and spend more time unpacking my house. I realize that I've put off unpacking my house because it's such a big chore and I don't have the physical ability to do it. So I have to guide someone else, and that can be quite exhausting, telling someone else what to do with all your stuff. And of course, seeing all the stuff from when I was, from before I became chronically ill, things that I can't do anymore, unpacking those things is quite overwhelming. Seeing my university books when I was 3 years into my degree, didn't get to finish my psychology training, and seeing all my yoga videos, that I can't use anymore because I can't exercise because that could kill me, and seeing the clothes that don't fit anymore, and the jewelry that I can't wear anymore, all that kind of stuff. It's really overwhelming, but it needs to get done. I've been here now for a few years and I need to finish the unpacking. So that's going to be one of my main goals for this year. Now, these stickers that you see all coming up are all stickers that I made, and I put in a huge bundle actually. I think it ended up having over 60 sticker sheets in it that I put in for really cheap that you can get on my Gumroad. All the links to buy my stickers are either on Patreon or on the Gumroad links. All my links are in my Facebook group in announcements, I believe. So now we're getting to the good parts, to the end, so where I'm actually going to be able to show you everything I accomplished this year. Now, flipping these pages has been quite a task. Again, these are my stickers. So hopefully the camera was on the book most of the time. I make these little journal cards too. They're on my Patreon site. And now that I'm getting to the end of the book, it's getting quite difficult to flip the pages because I've stuffed it with so much stuff. And as you can see, I'm in my bed, So here it is. This is my little bookmark and an end of the year review. So here's what I accomplished. The group went from 2.4K members to 3,200 members. I finally built the habit back again to brushing my teeth because I was so sick there for a while that I couldn't even brush my teeth. I quit spending and I paid off some debt, and we're living within our budget now, and we're set to live off our pension only now. I quit the cookery, which was a store here, which was a bakery store, so I that'll help me lose weight and save money because it was quite expensive as it was all homemade. I created and launched the Self-Care Planner Girl course in February. I quit picking my skin, so it healed, and that was after having 3 years of wounds, essentially. I decorated a collage planner, so I started that. I got a family doctor. I blogged a little bit. I handed out 17 scholarships to the self-care course. I launched and learned how to make digital planners and note papers and worksheets, and the digital planners are all linked. That was a huge job. I had an article written about me published in the Planner Girl magazine, and I wrote an article for the Planner Girl magazine. It was published there, so I was very excited about that. I created the Self-Care Planner Girl magazine, and I made 3 issues. It's only been out for 8 months now. I had a professional logo made. I purchased my iPad Pro, which was $1,700 cash, which I earned through selling the self-care course. So that I was really excited that I could purchase the iPad Pro because that allowed me to draw and create worksheets for you guys now, which I've started on my Patreon account. I wrote my 3rd erotic story. each planner takes me 20 hours to make. That was just a note to myself. I completed multiple online self-improvement courses, 6 of them actually. I made a custom order digital notebook in a file folder. I began to draw stickers on my iPad. I began Patreon, got my first subscribers, and I rebranded my name as the Self-Care Planner Girl. I wanted to remove the gender from it. The Self-Care Planner Co. It was Self-Care Planner Girl. I wanted to remove the gender from it. And then my biggest deals were I invented the painless planner spreads, which are sticker spreads that do an entire page, so you don't have to think about it, you don't have to cut out, and it's just really easy to use. I finally wrote my family an honest, I am disabled and it's not fine letter at Christmas. Instead of making the Christmas letter sound so rosy, I was actually honest about what I went through in the year with my health, because they live on the other side of Canada for me. I had my first advent calendar, which was a lot of fun. I wrapped Christmas gifts this year for the first time in years. I was able to do that, and that was a lot of fun. I promoted 3 other ladies in the planner community, which I really enjoyed doing. I saw the Christmas Star of Nazareth, which was really Pluto and Saturn aligned, but it won't happen again for another 800 years, so that was really cool. I saw it with my own eyes, 2 distinct planets in the sky. It was quite amazing. I completed the Franklin Planner, Franklin Planner course, Franklin Covey Planner course. I think I forgot his last name there. And the Life Editing Pyramid Planning course. And I was asked to speak at a self-care summit. And then, looking back in time, this is what I learned. Humans like life to be like this, but it's actually like this. Quit trying to break up creative energy into a 9-to-5 job. Quit feeling guilty for dry spells. That is life. We aren't made to be on top 24/7. It's about seasons. We grow, we die, we replant. I want to start following the moon as we're ever changing, and that's okay. And I want not just okay, no, that's normal, and I want to remember that. I want to allow that fluidity and change and embrace it in my life. I want to remember that energy moves, it flows and ebbs. I want to tell my story. Remember your message, progress, not perfection, and consistent small action over time gives results. So that is my end of year review. And then a little bit kind of more lesson stuff. I don't need to read the whole thing for you. This summary I did was quite important. If you would have asked me, I would have said that I crashed twice this year. I crashed a lot more than that, even though they were very small. I kind of had only a couple major ones. The other ones were small. I still don't want to be getting ill that often. And that's when I realized I worked too much, because they were all with me coming out with new products. So I'm not making new products this year. I'm sticking with what I have. I've already made a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to actually market what I have. And my biggest advice that I can give you is, the weirdness that you have, those weird needs you have, that's actually what your soul needs. A little quote that kind of came to me one day. And that is my end of the year review for my Live with Purpose planner. You can get this on Amazon for like $20 or $30, depending on the time of year and what country you're in. It's hardcover, it's letter size, 8.5 by 11 inches, and it's one of my absolute favorite planners if you need help with setting goals. Thanks for watching. Bye.